Hey guys. Hey guys. So I'm gonna turn the light on just for a second and then I'll just keep it off. Hey. So how is everybody? I'm about to make my pre-workout if I'm being totally honest with you guys. Hey Christina. Hey Stacy. So we already know I come over here and I mix my pre-workouts. If you guys don't know, I do use Trim. Now I took the time today before I came on live, and I went through and I uploaded all of that stuff. So all of my pre-workout stuff, you guys ask me about that quite often, to be completely honest. Like, what are you drinking? So I just wanted to go ahead and let you guys know, I have added that on there. But I only have 2 flavors, and that's apple and berry. But I like to mix the 2. That's my preference. Just my preference. Aw, Kara, thank you for saying my hair looks cute up. Hey, Julie. Y'all, I'm just going to be squinting because y'all already know I can't see for nothing. Hey, Karen. So I'm going to cut this real quick so I can go ahead and add this in my water. So a lot of times you guys also ask me, how much water do you use whenever you make your pre-workout? Y'all, I use either 10 ounces if I'm using 1 packet. But when I use 2 packets, I usually use a little under a full bottle of water. That's just my preference for the flavor that I want. But, whatever floats your boat. But give me just a second because I'm trying to get this all poured up in here so I can give it a little shaky shake and we're going to get to grooving and a gooving, okay? Let's let you know what we're doing. You look so pretty with the makeup. Beautiful either way. That was a huge leap. And you look... Yes, thank you. Well, I want to be down for a while. Bless your heart, Virginia. You've got prayers. Good evening, Tammy. Hey, Grace. So, listen, I don't know if you guys have been with me, however long you guys have been with me. I don't know, whatever. But I actually had a friend that worked out with me at one point in time. Her name is Courtney. She's currently going through her own process. She actually had weight loss surgery too back in November of last year. Oh, thank you for saying I look just gorgeous. But she had her gastric sleeve surgery done in November of last year. She's now having to have a heart procedure done tomorrow because of some complications along her process and her procedure. So I see that there's a few other people. I'm sure that there's many others that have several unspoken prayer requests. And if you do, you're more than led to send up your reactions if you feel led to, or you can even address hey, I have some unspoken prayer requests. But if you guys pray, if you guys believe in whatever, whatever it is, if you wouldn't mind, just lift, Virginia up in prayer. She's going to be facing gallbladder surgery. And then my friend Courtney, who at one point in time worked out with us, she is now going to be having, I want to say she's having a pacemaker put in tomorrow because she can't keep her heart rate elevated. And she's in her 30s just like I am. But yeah, if y'all could just keep a lot of people in our thoughts and prayers if y'all don't mind. But anyways, just know that if you guys ever need anything, I'm always going to be here for you guys. I'm always definitely thinking of you all more than what you probably think that I do. But I genuinely love y'all. I really do. But we are going to work out this evening. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Nataushia. I am from Central Kentucky. I'm 32 years old. I've been doing city cardio since January religiously. This is literally all of the workout that I do, excluding obviously if I go for a hike. I do work a full-time job. I work at Chick-fil-A in Camelsville, Kentucky on the university campus. So if you guys ever want to meet me or come say hello, I have actually got to meet one of you guys. I got to meet Allison. I know her last name is something, I want to say W something Hernandez. So I don't know if she's on here right now, but she was super excited to meet me today, actually. And then she also met me, I want to say Thursday or Friday, but she was super, super excited. And I was excited, first nervous, because, like, first of all, I was doing sandwiches today, and my manager, she hollered at me. She's like, Nataushia, come here for a second. So me thinking how I am, I was like, I'm in trouble. I'm in so much trouble. But no, it was just Allison wanting to say she couldn't find me on Facebook or something of that nature. So I went on ahead and I, did it. My YouTube is working today, actually. Yes, I am signed on. But anyways, that was a pretty awesome experience. So that's what I do. But I have been doing this religiously because I ended up getting injured. And after I got injured, I was like, okay, I seen so many people were inboxing me. They were like, oh my gosh, I've never been able to exercise because I never knew this was a possibility because I have like stability issues, or maybe you have some other type of setback potentially that you feel like is holding you back. But essentially, all the exercises that I'm going to show you with seated cardio, you're going to be able to do no matter if you're just starting, no matter if you are in a chair constantly, like it doesn't matter. Like there's going to be some sort of exercise and some sort of movement that you're going to be able to do no matter where you are in your journey, whether you're just starting out, midway through, advanced, and you're recovering from an injury. This is a form of cardio, and I'm just living proof. I'm down over 275 pounds. Yes, I have done other forms of cardio, but this has literally been the only thing that I have utilized, excluding obviously my supplements and things that I take. Yes, it is a thing. But anyways, I am going to go on ahead and let you all, hey Pamela, welcome. I'm going to let you all know what our routine is for this evening. We're going to start off with a cross ankle tap, move into quick feet. We're going to go into reach and steps, jump ropes. Then we're going to move into out and ups, battle ropes, climbers, row, jog, the knee slicer or the knee slam. And then we have the shoulder press with a optional leg raise. I know optional is always the key word for some reason for some of us. And then we have tapsies, obliques, and then we're going to have some uppercuts. I don't know what that says. Let me say this, guys. A lot of you all asked me, how did I do this? And I'm going to just quickly answer this before I hop in this chair. I started my weight loss journey back in May of 2021. I at one point weighed over 500 pounds at my heaviest. Okay. With that being said, I changed my entire lifestyle, guys. Like I changed how I ate. I changed what I was drinking. I increased my water intake. I stopped consuming like full-fledged sugar, like Gatorades. I switched to everything sugar-free. I lowered my carb intake. I upped my protein intake. I lowered my sugar intake. I increased my exercise. I have literally only tracked 3 things my entire journey. And you guys, I do see that you were saying that you guys have sent me Facebook messages. You guys have been in my inbox. I am truly sorry. I do work a full-time job now because I'm trying to simply fix 2 vehicles and make a way where there sometimes feel like there isn't one. But I know that there is because everything's temporary, but whatever. But I promise, guys, I will get to you all as soon as I can. I am one person, and I want to help as many people as I can. Okay? So what I am going to do, though, is I'm going to show you all how to properly sit in our chairs. And then we're going to get started, okay? Hey, it is all one step at a time. One step at a time is what matters. As long as you don't stop going, that's the most important thing. By the way, I'm not wearing shapewear today because your girl did not feel like it. Hey, Cher. Honey, we can do this, but let me show you all how to properly sit in our seats, okay? What we're going to do, and y'all just excuse my setup because I'm trying to get more creative in this fancy-dancy room of mine, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to sit at the very edge of our seat, okay? We're going to focus on trying to keep our core tight and engaged. And you may need to know, like, keeping your core tight. If you have ever sucked your stomach in to make yourself look skinny in a selfie, that's essentially what keeping your core tight is. And that's not meaning that you have to go this whole entire hour-long process of sucking in your stomach to look skinny. You don't have to do that. But periodically throughout this exercise routine, I highly encourage that you do so you engage your abdominal muscles and you really get the benefit of the entire workout, okay? But what I'll also say is I'm going to show you a little modification because we do all of these exercises. I do interval training. So what that means is I have 14 exercises for us. We're going to do those for 30 seconds apiece with a 10-second breather. In that 10-second window, I'm going to show you modifications within round one. If you miss round one and you miss the modifications, baby, so sorry about your luck, but I do deserve to breathe just like y'all do too sometimes, okay? But no, for real, I'll do what I can to show you all what I can. But it's also really important that if you are going to try to do these exercises, you exercise that full 30 seconds. So I understand some of the exercises I have for us, if you're just starting out, guys, I understand you're not going to be able to finish them possibly. If today's your first day working out in 20 years, the likelihood of you exercising and doing one exercise in particular for a complete 30 seconds, realistically speaking, is very challenging. I'm just going to keep it 100 with you. I can't lie. I'm just being real. So that's why I'm going to show you this. The easiest exercise that you can do if you cannot finish one of my other ones is seated quick feet. Because literally all you have to do is extend your arms out in front of you and do this number right here. That's it. And then if you're too tired to keep your arms elevated, you can still bring them down, but still make sure you're moving your feet. And then do your arms when you can so that you can keep your heart rate elevated, okay? Not a big deal. I know you can do this. But what I am going to do is I am going to show you the seated jog from the side so you understand what I mean when I'm saying keep you back off the back of your chair to the best of your ability. And be real also. When I first started doing seated cardio, your girl couldn't keep her back off the back of the chair to save her life. And I'm talking about myself in third person, abso-freaking-lutely, okay? But I couldn't. I relied on the back of my chair because my core strength was absolutely nothing, okay? So when I'm here to tell you and show you that you can come off the back of this chair and do your entire exercise without touching the back of your chair, I'm living proof, baby. All right? So let's go on ahead and look like this. Now, the first one is advanced, so don't freak out. Please don't run away. I do have a modification where your feet won't come off the floor. But I will say, if you need to see me a little better, please just swipe the comment section out of the way, okay? Because we are about to get going, baby. Okay? So this is seated jog. You're just going to do this number right here. Notice how my back's off the back of the chair. I'm keeping my core as tight and engaged as I possibly can, swinging my arms, okay? This is seated jog, okay? This is your modification, though. Pay attention because we're going to pump, pump, pump it up. That's all we're going to do. Just pump and pump. So you're going to go pump, 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 pump. All right? Super simple, super easy. And you are more than welcome to go at your own pace. You might see me and do that, and I'm doing my exercise, and you're like, oh my gosh, she's going so fast. There's no way I can do this. Absolutely not. Because you know what? I've been doing this a lot longer than you have, honey. You're not going to be at my skill level, and that is completely okay. You taking the first step and exercising today says everything about what your future is about to be, and I hope you realize that. But we are about to go on ahead and get started. So I hope you got something to drink because we're going to need it, okay? So I'm going to fix my chair back. My poor mama, she's in the living room. Oh, no. Watching her TV shows and all that other kind of stuff. But we are about to get started, and I absolutely thank you guys so much for tuning in this evening, okay? But are we ready to get started? Y'all, my belly is hurting. Oh, y'all are the sweetest. Are we ready? All right, let me go on ahead and get my timers going. I'm going to go on ahead and get my little handy-dandy thingamajig. So let me take a question, okay? Should I leave the lights off or should I turn them on? Should I leave the lights on or off? Y'all tell me. Turn them on, like my ceiling light. Turn on my light. Keep them off. I don't know. Shoot, off. So I have Facebook is saying off. Lights off. Okay. Okay. I'm going to turn them on for tonight just to see what happens. Okay. Is this okay? Can everybody see me okay? I don't think so. Facebook is being weird. But anyway, here we go. We're going to go on ahead and get started. I think I fixed it. We are going to go on ahead and get started. Okay? Yes. All right, guys. So I am going to go on ahead and turn my music up. You are more than welcome to listen to your own. But, copyrights are a thing. So I got to abide by the laws. Yes. Well, we're going to be lights on for tonight, guys. Then we'll get back into our normal routine per usual, okay? But our first exercise is going to be that cross ankle tap. So let me show you what that looks like. We're going to go up into the cross ankle. But I understand, completely get it. It might be a little challenging for us to reach our ankles. So then you have your shin, or if you can't get your shin, what you can do is you can go to your knee, okay? But guess what? You're going to go at your own pace, so don't freak out. Okay, so let's see. We got 10. Where's my 30-second timer? There it is. Here we go. So we got 30 seconds of one of those 3 exercises starting now. So I am going to go on ahead and turn the music up. But again, y'all can listen to what you want to listen to. But, we got to abide by copyright crap. Oh, well, it's going to be a second. I left my phone all the way over there. Great job. And I know it's time for us to take a breather. Up next is going to be our quick feet. That's the one where your arms are out in front of you, and you just do this number right here. Okay? Bet. Let me set y'all up some. Freezing. Well, I'm so sorry. Hopefully everybody's okay now. Hopefully. All right. We're going to go on ahead and do our quick feet. We have 30 seconds of quick feet starting now. If it is freezing, guys, I am truly sorry. Up next is going to be our reach and step. Almost there. Take that breather. So if you've never done a reach and step before, you're going to reach and step, okay? Reach and step. But if that's too much, thank you for sending me the hearts. You're going to go reach. All right, so choose one of those 2. We're going to do that exercise for 30 seconds, starting now. Let's go. Again, pick your own pace. This particular exercise literally works out your entire body. Glutes, thighs, core, arms, all of it. If you don't know what a glute is, that's your butt cheeks, just so you know. If you don't know, now you know. Take your breather. All right, next is our jump rope. I have 2 examples, so just chill for a second. We have option 1. This right here is option 2. All right. Super easy. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and knock this out. We have 30 seconds to seated jump rope starting now. So this particular exercise is going to focus in this section right here. Okay. Next will be our out, in, up. Good job. Take that breather. So our next one is the out and ups. It is a little challenging. What we're going to do is start in the center. We're going to go out, in, up, down. Okay. So we're eventually just going to try to get to this point right here. Again, focus on getting the actual exercise down. So go out, in, up, down, repeat it. And then as you learn it, speed it up. Okay. Whew, but we got 30 seconds of that exercise starting now. Again, try to focus on trying to keep your core as tight as you possibly can. Up next will be our battle ropes. Good job. Take your breather. So if you've never done a battle rope before, you're going to be lean forward a bit. And this is literally all you're going to have to do. All right. Is having the light on a lot better for you guys? If it is, I need to see reactions. Okay. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and knock out our battle ropes. It is time. We have 30 seconds starting now. Yay. Okay. Thank you, guys. Y'all are a blessing. Thank you. Keep it going. You got it. Good job. Thank you. Take your breather. Now up next is going to be our climber. This one looks like we're doing absolutely nothing, but I promise you're going to feel it, baby. You're going to feel it. But you're going to stand like this. We'll sit like this, and you're going to go up, 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 up. All right? Really focusing on keeping your core tight as much as you can handle. Okay? Whew. So let's go for it. We got 30 seconds, climber, starting now. Perfect. Keep it moving. Good job. Seated row is next. Take your breather. Let me show you guys how to row. So to do the first version, the advanced one, you're going to use your legs, okay? Yes, I have to adjust my shorts. So you're going to have to deal with it. Okay? No, but for real. So to do the first one, you do use your knees. So you'll row, row. Really squeeze those shoulder blades though, okay? But I understand maybe you're just starting out and using your knees can be a bit challenging. That's okay. If that's the case, this is what I'm going to need for you instead, okay? Notice how your legs are still bent up and you're just literally rowing with your shoulder blades. You're making sure you're squeezing them together, okay? We're going to go ahead and knock this out. We got 30 seconds. Seated row, whichever way you want, starting now. If y'all don't mind, if you feel led, just hit that share button. Thank you. You got it. Good job. Keep it moving. You got it. Take your breather. So up next is our seated jog. Remember, this is the one that you're going to do this. Or if this is too much, you're going to go pump, pump, pump. So whatever your speed is, whatever your skill set is, that's what you're going to choose, okay? But we got 30 seconds. Seated jog, starting now. I will say the more you try to move, the quicker you go, what's going to happen is it's going to increase your heart rate, which in turn is going to burn more calories, which in turn is burning more fat. But you know what? This is your workout too, babe. So you do what you want to do. Work your way up, though, because you're stronger than what you realize. Next is going to be that knee slice or the knee slam. Take your breather and let me show you what's up next. Woo! So here's your knee slice. Scary, ain't it? We're lifting our knee. No, we're not. Let me show you the slam. If you can't lift your knee, you're going to slam, slam. All right. So choose one of those two options. We have 30 seconds of one of the two starting now. Perfect. So if you guys are just now hopping on, I do seated cardio Monday through Friday, usually, at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, just so you are aware. It is currently 7:19 p.m. Take your breather. I'm in Central Kentucky, and it is 7:19 p.m. where I'm currently at. But up next is our shoulder press. If you ain't never done one, I do a leg raise with mine because it increases my abdominal workout. So what you're going to do is you're going to press up, down, but you're going to keep your arms pretty parallel with the floor. If y'all can't tell, I lost over 275 pounds by my bat wings, baby. I don't know what you are missing. But anyways, if you can't keep your legs raised during this little exercise, that's all right. What you can do is this instead, okay? But really focus on those muscles. You can do this, all right? But we have 30 seconds. Shoulder press, leg raise, starting now. Now, you are more than welcome to add weights, resistance bands, whatever you want to, but I'm just here to show the world you don't need anything but a little chair and some motivation to do some work in yourself, okay? Good job. Take your breather. So up next is our tapsies, all right? Tapsy, tapsy. Okay. So you will pick up the speed as you get it down. We're going to be Gucci, all right? But we have 30 seconds of tapsies starting now. Perfect. Keep it moving, baby. You got it. Good job. I really feel like a tap dancer. Take your breather. Good job. So up next is going to be our obliques. I have 3 examples. Please pay attention. We have option 1, option 2, and option 3. If you can't hit your heel, baby, I know you can do this right here. Tighten that oblique and you're going to feel it, okay? No excuses. You can do this. But we've got 30 seconds of obliques starting now. Keep that core as tight as you can. You can do it. Good job. Good job. Almost there. Take your breather. So our last exercise is going to be uppercuts. I personally love uppercuts, but you know what? Whatever. But this is what it looks like. Okay? You don't move your legs. You move your arms as much as you can handle. That's what we're going to do. All right? But we have 30 seconds of uppercut starting now. Let's go. You got it. Good job. This is our final exercise in round 1. We've got 2 more rounds to go and then some stretches. Almost done. Take your breather. Good job. Now we're back to the top, so it is cross ankle tap time. All right, we got 30 seconds, cross ankle tap starting now. Perfect. Almost there. Take your breather. Now, up next is our quick feet. Good job tonight, y'all. I love when you guys decide to work out with me. I know I can't wait to shower, though. But let's go in and knock out our quick feet. We got 30 seconds of that. Starting now. Good job, guys. Perfect. Almost there. Keep it going. Now take that breather. Woo! Up next is our reach and step. Reach and step. Are we ready? If not, that's too bad because it's time for us to kill it. We have 30 seconds, reach and step, starting now. Now, if you don't understand interval training, what it does is it kind of keeps our body in shock. Sort of. That's how I kind of want to explain it, I guess you could say. Because I like to keep my body surprised. That's why every day I create a new routine for us. Because if we have the exact same routine every single day, our body's going to get used to it. Then it's not going to want to do anything different. So that's why I like to switch it up. But take your breather. Are we ready tonight, guys? Because we getting down and funky in my bedroom tonight. I feel sorry for my mom in the living room. But anyways, let's go ahead and knock out our jump ropes, okay? We have 30 seconds. Starting now. Let's go. Have fun with it if you want it. Perfect. Keep going. Great job. That's it. Take that breather. Out and ups are next. Now, if you ain't done an out and up, we start in the center. We go out, in, up, down. Well, actually, let me not be bouncing. But it's out, in, up, down. And we just repeat it. And repeat it, okay? But we've got our out and ups for 30 seconds. Starting now. Have fun with it. Enjoy your workout. Even though your body might be screaming, even though your muscles might be like, please stop. They hurt. Don't stop. Don't listen to your body unless you absolutely need to stop. But I'm telling you, you can go further than what you really think that you can sometimes. Take your breather, though. Up next is the battle ropes. Y'all are killing it tonight. I'm already looking forward to Wednesday. I know we all look forward to Wednesdays. Yes. But let's go ahead and knock out our battle ropes. We have 30 seconds. Starting now. Yes. Swing those arms. Get that heart rate up. Climbers are next. Perfect. Yes. Take your breather. Climbers are next. You guys are doing awesome. All right, let's go ahead and knock out our climbers. We have 30 seconds starting now. You got it. Keep it moving, keep it moving. Good job. Take your breather. Now, up next is going to be our seated row. Remember, if you cannot use your knees, that's okay. You still need to, do this right here. But it's that time. We have 30 seconds, seated row, starting now. Now, I know you cannot see the back of my chair, but I'm making my back stop before it hits so that I can really keep my abdominal muscles super engaged. Okie dokie. Woo! Keep it going. Take your breather. Up next is our seated jog. You guys are doing phenomenal tonight. Are we ready? If not, we're going to go for it anyways, okay? We have 30 seconds, seated jog, starting now. Remember, if you can't do it this way, I do have a modification, but I show all of my modifications in round one. When we start at 7 p.m., okay? Good job. Keep pushing. You got it. Take your breather. Now, up next is going to be the knee slice or that knee slam. Because, baby, when I tell you I love this one, this is one of my favorites. Okay? But you know what is my most absolute favorite thing in this whole entire world right now? Like the one thing that I love more than anything. Doing this right here. This makes me so happy. But you know what? What makes me even happier is the fact that it is time to do our knee slicers. Oh, we got 30 seconds of them. Starting now. Let's go. And you might wonder why I breathe weird sometimes. That's just kind of something that I learned back in the day when I was weightlifting. I don't know why, but I think it really works. Good job. Take your breather. Next is that shoulder press with the optional leg raise. Y'all killing it, and I'm so glad you get to kill it with me tonight. But let's go ahead and kill these shoulder press with the leg raise. What I like to do, though, is if I really want to accentuate the leg raisiness, yes, I just made that a word, I try to point my toes, like, up toward the ceiling best that I can. But let's go ahead and knock this out. We have 30 seconds shoulder press with the leg raise starting now. You got it. Good job. Keep pushing. Good job. That's it. You got this. Look at you go. Take your breather. Now what next is our tapsies. We are almost done with round 2, guys. That's so sad. Round 2 is almost over. Maybe we could redo it. Y'all want to start over? No? I'm just kidding. Let's knock out these tapsies, guys. It's not Challenge Wednesday yet. It's Monday. So we're going to go on ahead and do our tapsies for 30 seconds, starting now. Did I scare you guys? Do y'all really think I was going to do that to you all? I ain't got it in me today. Sounds like a good surprise, though. Good job. Perfect. Yes, baby, you got it. Take that breather. Up next is our obliques. We're almost to round 3. But hi, guys. If y'all don't know who I am, my name is Nataushia, and I'm from Central Kentucky, and I do seated cardio. Okay? A lot of people consider me the seated cardio queen. I am 32, and again, I'm from Kentucky, but it is time for us to knock out our obliques. We have 30 seconds of obliques starting now. But anyways, I've lost over 275 pounds since starting my weight loss journey. At one point in time, I did weigh over 500 pounds. It's quite scary to think that way. Now I'm like under 225. It's kind of cool. But I am also 5'10.5", so I'm slightly tall. Good job, guys. Perfect. Keep it going. We're almost done, and take that breather. Whew. So our final exercise in round 2. Duh. If you're French, I think it's deux. Because it's like, deux, trois, quatre, cinq, six, siete, ocho. No, that's like getting into Spanish. I know both, but I get them confused. But anyways, let's go on ahead and knock out our uppercuts. Okay, we have 30 seconds of uppercuts starting now. You got it. Put in that work. If you had a rough day, baby, this is it. This is a great release. I promise. You have no idea how often I've used this exercise. Sometimes I've even just thrown it in. Take your breather. Whew. But we are now starting our 3rd and final round. Yes. I'm so glad you guys choose to work out with me. And thank you guys so much for sharing my content. It really does mean the world to me. But let's do these cross ankle taps. We have 30 seconds starting now. Now, this is the round I ask. If you've not challenged yourself, baby, this is it. Find a moment, find a few seconds, do something you feel like you can't, because I know that you can. You are so much stronger than what you give yourself credit for, baby. Give it a shot. That's it. Yes. Take your breather, baby. Up next is our quick feet. But I do want to give a special shout out to Grace. I cannot pronounce her last name by any means. I know it starts with a D. I believe she's on my TikTok right now. Anyways, let's knock out quick feet real quick. We have 30 seconds of that starting now. But she inboxed me and she was thanking me. If I'm not, I hope I'm not getting her confused with anybody. I cannot see y'all's comments right now because I'm so far away. But she inboxed me and she was like, I just want to say thank you. Like, I've not been able to tie my shoes and put my socks on by myself in some time. And she was saying, like, thanks to me since doing all of her exercises with me, like now, today, I think it was either today or yesterday, was the first day that she was able to put her socks on and her shoes, like, by herself. Like, take your breather. To me, like, it is those kinds of non-scale victories that are the most satisfying and the most rewarding. And yes, I'm getting a little emotional because I remember mine. I remember when I could fit into an airplane for the first time. I remember when my mom was able to buy me like regular people clothes. And when I'm saying regular people, I'm like saying extra large. But you know, it's the little things. So I see you guys prospering. I see you guys doing what you need to do. Let's do our reaching steps. We got 30 seconds starting now. But all I'm here to say is if you put in the work, you will receive the results that you work for. You can wish all you want to. You can wish, oh, yes, I wish I could lose 125 pounds. Baby, you can wish all you want to. Absolutely wish. But you got to start putting in the work. If you don't put in the work, what's the wishing going to do? Just saying. So for those of you all putting in the work, congratulations. Take your breather, though, for real. Take your breather. Whew. But up next is our jump rope. But I know putting in work isn't easy. I know you're not always motivated. I know you don't always want to get up and work out. I know after I work all day, most of the time I don't feel like coming home and working out. I don't want to because I'm tired. Let's do our jump ropes. We got 30 seconds starting now. But I know that if I didn't come home and do something productive, I would be glued to my cell phone. I'll be watching Netflix. I would do something that's not going to help anything with my life physically. Doing this for almost an hour a day is like a breeze, for real. And it gets so much easier for me. I don't know. Like, it's all worth it for me, and I love it. But everybody has their own little niche that they like in life. Take your breather. This one just happens to be mine. But I just happen to love to share it because I absolutely love to see the lives that I'm impacting and that I'm touching. I'm no professional, but I do know how to lose weight. And that's one thing that I can say. With or without surgery, I can lose weight. I can confidently and surely say that because I've done it. But what we are going to do is our out and ups. We have those for 30 seconds. Starting now. Because before my father passed away, it'll be 60 years ago in a few days, to be completely honest. Whew. But I've lost around 100 pounds on my own simply by exercising, watching what I eat. I was doing like a keto diet, but I was doing a very healthy lifestyle. I was meal prepping, doing everything, and then he passed away and I gained it back and then some. And here I am. Take your breather. Because I gained back over 100 pounds, and then now I've lost over 275 pounds. My father passed away in 2017. It is now 2023. If you can, I can gain weight like it's going out of style. I'm not even going to lie. But we are going to go ahead and do our battle ropes. We have 30 seconds of those. Starting now. But I also learned what I should and shouldn't eat or do, especially with having PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, and me being insulin resistant. Cutting out carbohydrates in my diet was extremely necessary in order for me to accomplish my goals. I'm not going to say that that's your fix. What I am going to say is it might be wise to meet with a medical professional if you're unsure of whether or not you have anything that's holding you back outside of your personal choices. Take your breather. Because a lot of times it is truly our personal choices that dictates our weight. And I'm just being honest. I'm an emotional eater. So I would not eat things that I needed to eat when I was emotionally unstable. Just being real. So that's how I got to be over 500 pounds. Now pickles and cucumbers and nuts are my favorite thing in the whole entire world because that's all I basically have in my home, well, my area. But anyways, let's go ahead and do our climber. We have 30 seconds of our climbers starting now. I don't know why I just did that. Y'all just got to bear with me. But if you notice, I try to keep my arms inside so I'm not like out here being like one of those little squiggly worm things that's in front of car dealerships that fly around trying to get you to come in and buy a new car. You can go slow or whatever. Take your breather though, okay? Now up next is our seated row. Guys, we're over halfway through and I'm ready to go again. I think it's got a lot to do with my pre-workout, but whatever. All right. Let's knock out this row. We've got 30 seconds starting now. Now, I know your body might be sore, but I'm telling you, sometimes we got to push ourselves to reach our next level. And if you can handle it, keep pushing. But if you know and you feel with certainty that you cannot handle much more, don't overdo it. Listen to your body. But also, take your breather, but don't cheat yourself. And I think you know exactly what I mean when I say that because I've done it. When my instructors won't be watching, I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm really doing a hard job. Like I'd be out here like not doing half of what I needed to be doing. Y'all already know what I'm talking about. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and move into our seated jog. We have our seated jog for 30 seconds starting now. And what I mean by that is like I used to be an athlete in high school. Like I've always been fat. Always been fat. Big, plus size, whatever you want to call it, obese, overweight. Y'all, we would have to run these up and rounds like in the gym. There was like stairs and you would have to do these laps. Y'all, I would be cheating like so bad. I would lie and I'd say, yeah, I did 5 when I did 2. They knew what I was doing. I moved the pace of a snail. Take your breather because you know what? I wasn't doing anything but cheat myself. I was cheating myself. I was cheating my team. Take your breather, by the way. I don't know if you heard me. But when you cheat yourself, you're not helping anyone. You're not even helping yourself. It's just a few minutes. Well, technically an hour almost of discomfort. But it's worth it. Absolutely worth it. I always feel better after I do this. But let's do our knee slice or knee slam. We have 30 seconds of those starting now. But I used to lie on my sports physical papers about my weight. I remember it said like 375, and I changed the 3 to make it look like it was a 2. So that my coaches wouldn't know that I was really that fat. But I was. I would always fudge my weight. That's not something that I'm proud of. Take your breather. But that's something that I'm honestly okay with admitting now that I've fixed my issues. Do I have my moments where I kind of backslide and fall back into my old ways? Absolutely. But I also have a plan always set in place that if that happens, I can go back into gear. I know what I need to do because I figured me out. But Let's go on ahead and do our shoulder press with that leg raise. Again, the leg raise is optional. But we got 30 seconds. Starting now, baby. Let's go. But exercise, your weight loss journey, it isn't just working out. It's eating correctly. It's knowing when you should and shouldn't consume certain things. It's knowing when you should and shouldn't say yes at a family or friend function that has all these unhealthy meals. Like, you're going to try to find your healthier options when you're at these locations. Not every time, but most of the time, take your breather. Most of the time, that's what you have to do. If you're wanting to hit these goals, I'm just keeping it real. You have to be willing to sacrifice pleasure within that moment of satisfactory food in that moment. Because you're only getting a few little bits of pleasure from eating something that you really, really wanted in turn. You know what I mean? I know you know what I mean. Okay. But let's go ahead and knock out our tapsies. We have 30 seconds of tapsies. Starting now. But I'm here to say, if you have struggled with your weight your entire life and you feel like losing 270 something pounds or losing X amount of weight is gonna, make you super happy, I'm here to tell you that it doesn't fix everything. It doesn't. Because weight loss is so much more than just the number that pops up on the scale. It's mental, it's physical, it's emotional, spiritual. There are so many levels. Take your breather. There are so many levels, in my opinion, from what I've learned on this journey of mine, that definitely play a major factor in your success and how you feel. I'm just being real. But anyway, we're about to do our obliques. Okie dokie. We're about to get into it. It is oblique time now, my loves. We have 30 seconds starting now. Then we're going to finish with uppercuts. We're going to do some light stretches. And then I'll talk to y'all for a second and then hop off. Good job. Perfect. Take a breather. All right, so our last exercise, again, is those uppercuts, okay? Then we'll get into some stretches. We will remain seated. I like to do somewhat all-inclusive exercises at this point because I've had several of you guys, and I'm not trying to be mean. If you guys have a proper way for me to actually address this, please let me know, because I mean no disrespect, but I've had several individuals that have inboxed me that are confined to a wheelchair, and I want them to feel included as well. Okay, but anyways, let's knock out these uppercuts. Okie doke. We got 30 seconds of uppercuts starting. Starting now. Let's go. Perfect. Good job. Keep it moving. You got it. Good job. Almost there, almost there. Good job. Take your breather. If this is your first time ever being able to finish all 3 rounds, can you go on ahead and just drop me some reactions? I really want to see if I had any first timers to be able to go all 3 rounds with me. I see you on TikTok. Okay. Good job. I love it. Yay. All right, but we're going to go on ahead and get into our stretches, okay? What we're going to do first is pull our left arm across our body. Okie dokie. So here we go. But anyways, if you had just jumped on, I am Nataushia. I'm from Central Kentucky. I do seated cardio exercises and then some seated stretching thereafter. I start at 7 p.m. generally, Eastern Standard Time. It is currently 7:52 p.m. here in Kentucky where I'm at. Okay? We're going to open our arms, cross over, open, cross under. We're going to take our arm to the right, okay? But I started my journey in May of 2021. I've not lost over 500 pounds, but I started at over 500 pounds, and I'm now down to 225 pounds last that I checked. But it has been a interesting, long, crazy, turning journey. We're going to open our arms, cross them, open, cross them. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to pull our left arm behind our head. I can do this now, but I will say when I was heavier, I couldn't reach my arm like this. So let me show you a trick. You're going to interlock your hands like so, pull behind your head like that, okay? But you're going to pick whichever way you want to do it, and let's go. But I have a really wild story, and now I'm like, went from being in a relationship that wasn't so awesome to having to move in with my mom at the age of 32 and like starting over my life. But I have a job now. I do this after I get off work every single Monday through Friday. Open our arms, cross over, open our arms, cross under. Now we're going to do the opposite on the opposite side. But why I say my crazy story has been so crazy is because like I had to schedule all my appointments. I've been denied 7 to 8 separate times to even have the procedure that I ended up getting to get. I was not clear up until the day that I was having surgery. Like I went in for registration and literally they had issues. But I have such a long, crazy, windy story that it's just, when I sit here and I think about everything that I've actually truly gone through recently, I'm just like, man, open your arms, cross them, open, cross. Now what we're going to do is we're going to keep our left leg planted on the floor, okay? We're going to extend our right leg out, and then we're going to inch our way down so we stretch the back of our right thigh, okay? So let's go. We got this, but I sometimes I can't believe that I am where I'm at necessarily, like, and I'm very thankful to be where I am, so don't ever think that I'm whatever. But I know a lot of people would have possibly broken by now, and I'm not trying to say that to be whatever. But it's like people, you guys like make me feel like I am unstoppable sometimes, so thank you for that. Let's come up and switch sides, okay? But you guys, like, seriously make me feel so much better. You guys make me feel like I can do almost anything sometimes. On top of the fact you all have helped me tremendously with how I feel about myself, with your daily encouragement, with your constant love, with your support. Like, whether it be in prayer, whether it be in whatever way that it is that you decide to bless me, like, you guys have seriously exceeded my expectations to be where I'm at right now. I never dreamed to be where I am. We're going to come up and put both legs out in front of us, okay? We're going to inch our way down so we stretch both of the back of our thighs now, okay? So let's go. But life is certainly challenging. But I've realized, even though I'm in pain and even though I feel like my world is like a complete mess because I'm 32, back living with my mom because of an abusive, not okay relationship, I'm like super blessed to be here at the same time because not everybody gets the opportunities that I've been blessed with. And like, it's an amazing life sometimes, even though it's painful, even though it's ugly at times. Like, there's so many beautiful moments, and we fail to realize that a lot of times. But let's come up. We're going to do a breathing exercise, okay? I'm not going to get emotional, but I'm definitely, like, I have had all weekend, like, I've thought about a lot of things while I've been working. So it is what it is. What we're going to do is we're going to inhale up, hold our breath right here, and we're going to exhale down, okay? We're going to do 4 of those. You're going to be in complete control of your breathing, all right? So let's get to it. One, 2, 3, 4. sore. All right, guys. Oh, I am super sore. Oh, my. My thighs is a little sore, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but mine is. I'm going to set my stuff up so I can talk to you all for a minute. But hi. Kathy, you said I've watched you several times. Today was my first day joining in. I made it over halfway, which is shocked to me. I did over half. I will be joining again. Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you. Good job, Dawn. You're so welcome. Sweating like crazy. I really do appreciate you and all you do for us. Hey, baby. Hey. You're welcome, guys. I need you all to understand that I love you all. Like, even though y'all might not know who I am, even though we may have never ever in our entire lifetime physically met before, like Jazz, I've met you, baby. I've met you, baby. But there's some of y'all that I haven't met yet. But I'm here to tell you all, like, I'm going to meet you guys 100%. Like, I'm about to hopefully figure it out to where once I have enough finances saved up, what I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to start traveling 1 weekend a month, and I want to come to one of you all. If you're okay with that, I've already mentioned this before, but I want to spend my weekends at least once a month traveling somewhere new. I want to come meet some of you guys. I want to work out with you all. The only thing is like, we're going to need Wi-Fi. We're going to need somewhere that I'm obviously going to be able to sit down. We're all going to be able to do this together, as in me and you. But you're welcome in South Carolina. Yay. What did Adriana say? This is my week to finish it out. Oh, yay. Y'all are phenomenal. I love it. Grace, you are the Grace. Honey, yes. Okay. So Grace, I hope that you heard me give you a shout out because, honey, I seen your message. I see y'all's messages, I promise. I see you guys sending me pictures and being like, oh my gosh, this is my progress picture. This is that. Like, I love them. And when you all receive the shirts that Alexa is sending out, like, please bless my inbox. Like, I'm going to start posting those kinds of things. I'm simply trying to get caught up. Like, I literally work every day. And if I'm not working, I'm driving to or from work. And then, like, I'm trying to do, like, house cleaning and things like that. I'm trying to get a schedule figured out, plus working. I'm doing the best that I can, but I promise to always show up. And we're always going to do this at least. So if nothing else, you guys can ask me questions like right now. But I do have one other thing that I am going to drop, but I might wait to drop it tomorrow during my lunch break because I want to do a little further discussion with the individual that has approached me about this. But personally, I'm super excited about it, but I can see that this individual is not on right now, so I'm not going to address it without this individual. So I'll keep you guys posted. But I'm super, super, super excited about this if this actually pans out the way that I'm hoping for it to. But I have a super interesting plot twist, I guess, to what it is that I enjoy doing. Because this is something that I've kind of had my thoughts on and my dreams on sometimes. But this is something that I can't wait for, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. So if you guys want to know about it, I'm going to discuss it tonight. I'm going to reach out, discuss it, finalize it, and then tomorrow on my lunch break, I'm going to release it, okay? Because I've literally only talked to the person about it, no one else, which is really weird. But I've also not had time necessarily to talk to anybody else about it. But I cannot wait. I'm here for you and all your ideas. Well, I'm super excited about this one because this is something, it really sucks. Like, I suck at keeping secrets. Like, it's nothing super big, but it's big to me. And it's something that I've never done before. But I'm definitely going to keep you guys posted. Oh, that's so sweet, Melissa. I love it. Well, I will be going live tomorrow. I go live every day on my Facebook around my lunch break. My lunch break is usually around 1 to 2. It's never like necessarily right at the same time because I do work at Chick-fil-A, so it kind of comes in, when our rushes go. But I love you all, and I'm here for you guys. I'm here always to do whatever I can to, honestly help you all to get to the next step, I guess. But I am going to pop off of here. I'm going to go take me a shower and just chill. But thank you all so, so much for everything. I love y'all. Bye. Good night. Good night. Y'all, I'm just ending all my sessions, so I apologize.